Hey folks, John Eady here, First Baptist Naples. Our mission conference, our Kingdom Mission Conference for 2017 is just right around the corner. And so we wanted to get with you. There's a number of things that certainly we need to communicate with you before the conference, and some things that we need for you to communicate with us. But we thought we'd start it out today with a little video update on where we're at. So let me go to the board real quick. Here are our dates, the official dates, February 26th through March the 5th. This is a weekend to a weekend. Let me tell you what's going on here. On the weekend of the 26th and 27th, Gordon Fort, Vice President with the International Mission Board, will be here preaching that weekend. We're going to highlight our local ministry partners that weekend. You, if you're getting this message, you won't come in until midweek, Wednesday, March the 1st. But these are the official dates of our conference, and it's a weekend to weekend. Hopefully you have already been contacted by Dr. David Heath about flights. Many of you have already taken care of car rentals. Some of you haven't. These are the kind of details that Miss Rhonda Wright, who is behind the camera today, will be helping you with. But hopefully I think all of your flights and travel arrangements here are taken care of. We do need to take care of some car rentals. We'll be dealing with that in the next couple of weeks. The schedule looks like this for you. We will start on Wednesday, March the 5th. We'll actually start at lunch that day at 12:30. We'll have an orientation afterwards, and then kick off our proceedings for our time, and then we'll end at lunch on Sunday, March the 5th. Here in a little more detail is how it kind of breaks down. On Wednesday evening, we will have our opening celebration. Now, that's going to be a really, I hope, a fun time, inspirational time, spiritual time where you get to share your heart. And we're going to do something just a little bit different this year. We're going to have kind of I call it a town hall style, kind of a meeting on the stage. We're going to have all of you on the stage for part of our time, and you are going to share with us the number one God story of your past year. And one of the things I'm going to need you to do on that is I need you to start thinking about that. I know all of you probably can think of 10 of them. Well, you think of the number one. What is the number one thing that God puts on your heart to say, this is what He did this year, and this is what I want to share with the people of First Baptist Naples? And I'm going to need you to put that in a paragraph form, no more really than a page. I want you to type it out, just succinctly, bullet points, whatever you need to do. Send that to me so that I can read through them, just to make sure that we get a wide variety of God's activity around the world. So if you don't mind, put that on your list of things to do to send to us. So we'll do that Wednesday night. In fact, Matt Lawson from Burbank, our church out there, the Story City Church, is going to kind of wrap up our evening that night with a 15-20 minute closing talk. And then on Thursday and Friday, this is kind of like we did 2 years ago. We're going to ask you to speak to various First Baptist Academy classes. You get to share with them your work. This is one of the great things about Christian education in our academy here. We can just go into classes and do what we want. So you're going to get to share your story with some of our middle school and high school students. And also on these days, we'll have some fun activities. We did this 2 years ago where we took some of you airboat riding, fishing, that kind of thing. And we'll be asking you what you might like to do here in the next couple of weeks. So respond back to us on that. But on Thursday night, we're going to do a dinner with the First Baptist Church Naples staff. Our pastoral staff really wants to meet with you and have some special time hearing your heart and also praying with you. And so we will do that on Thursday night. And then Friday night and then Saturday morning, we will do what we call breakout sessions. Now, there'll be 2 of those sessions on Friday night, 2 on Saturday morning. Now, for you, you're going to need to prepare for these breakout sessions, but you only need to prepare one talk, because you will do the same talk at each of the breakout sessions. And our folks will have the opportunity to rotate around and hear as many as 4 of your presentations. On Friday night, we'll have desserts, coffee, and that kind of thing for our food. And then Saturday morning, we'll have coffee, juice, pastries, and that type of thing. 6:30 to 8:30 on Friday night, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then Saturday evening is our worship time. Dr. Wicker, our pastor here, will be closing out our weekend speaking. And then Sunday, 9:30 to 11. We've actually got 3 services now that go on Sunday morning. And we've got 2 at 11, a chapel service, band-driven, worship center that's more choir-driven, and then in classic service, and then the 9:30 is the classic service as well. So we'll rotate you around these services. We'll probably ask you on these weekends to speak in the service, and then we'll also have you help us receive our Kingdom Mission offering in baskets at the end of the service. But we will give you more information as it gets closer to what service you may do a testimony in and that type of thing. Now, let's go over to this side of the board. I want to show you a couple of things that you need to prepare for. First of all, the exhibits, your booths that will be out in our commons area. You know the drill. You know what you need to bring, those kind of things. If you have AVL needs, you need to send a request to Miss Rhonda Wright, and she will get that on our list of the things that you need. Preferably, you'll have your own computer that you can plug in, but we will work on monitors for you if you need that. And any other thing that you might need that you can't get on an airplane, but bring what you can and we'll fill in the rest. But we need to know that from you, so share that with Rhonda in email form. And then again, as I mentioned, your #1 God story of the year, we want to know that. And send that to me. We can send it to Rhonda. It'll get to me in a page form. Don't go any more than that because we're going to have a lot of stories. We don't have a lot of time, so we need to be real succinct in telling those stories. And then prepare for your breakout sessions. Those are going to be an hour long, so I'm going to guess, need to prepare 30 to 35, 40 minutes because you'll certainly want to leave time for Q&A. But again, you just need to prepare one session that you'll do 4 different times. And then we need your most current picture. And I need that rather quickly. I'm sorry, I'm a little late on this. But if you don't mind, I need your most current picture. I need you to send that to Rhonda. And then if you have kids in the home, still, we want a picture of those kids. If your kids are off and you got grandkids, well, they're lovely, but we don't need a picture of them. We just need a picture of you and your family as it is today in your house. And then I need a bio. I need a bio. If you have one, please send that to us. And if not, we'll make up something about you. And then I just want you to know, this is our theme for the year, worth it. And I want you to kind of get this in your mind, that this is a direction that we're going. We're asking our folks. In fact, we're asking them to reevaluate their idea of what the Great Commission is, really of who Jesus is and our relationship with Him. And this came out of something as I was praying, as I was watching actually the trailer for the Insanity of God movie, where Nick asked the question, is Jesus worth it? He wanted to find out the answer to that. And so we're going to ask that to our folks. Is He truly worth it? And if He is worth it, which we know He is, then what does that require of us? What does that ask of us in our giving, in our praying, in our going, in our time, in our lifestyle? So just be thinking and praying toward our theme this year, worth it. Miss Rhonda Wright will be sending you an email very quickly in the next week with all of these details on it and probably some more details. So be looking for that and respond appropriately and quickly if you don't mind. It'll just help us out and you as well. Look forward to having you here in about a month and a half. We're going to have a great mission conference, and hopefully that is going to be the start of a new great mission year as we take trips out and as our people give and go and pray. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.